What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of The Guys. We are switching it up. So I am actually hosting to try to redeem myself from my 48 Laws of Power horrendous. So if y'all didn't watch that.
And I could see that he was not happy. He wasn't happy. He's got a goatee. Dude has a goatee. Like, this is not Tiger Woods.
Watch the train wreck of myself, but the awesomeness of Johnny, X, and Luis. Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, man.
Doing good, man.
What's up, brother?
Any crazy stuff happened this week, Johnny?
Ooh, we're going into lockdown again, so I guess there's that. I mean, it is what it is. I'm still alive. I got to make bread, so we're doing that, and that's all I got. As long as they have haircut places open for now, I got my haircut, and I'll be good for now. So for at least another week or two.
Good. The beard looks full.
Thank you, my guy. I have not shaved since the beginning of November, even though No Shave November is over. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to see how we do.
How'd No Nut November go? X, how you doing? How was your week, man? How was your week?
It was good, man. I'm excited because I actually have a couple days off next week, and it's filled with golf. It's going to be filled with golf. So I'm excited.
Hey, yeah. That sounds like a good week, man.
I'm excited, good. Brother. I'm excited.
Good. How you doing, Luis?
I'm doing
had
all right,
a tough
man.
little time recently, right?
Yeah, it's been rough, dude. I've been dealing with my kids, different issues with both my kids, so been going through that. So
they all right?
But yeah, they're good. They're good.
So I got one quick story, something that happened yesterday, and then we'll dive into what we're doing. So I'm taking my daughter for a walk, and we love to go on walks together. And we're walking, and she goes, "Hey, Daddy, let's walk on the other side of the street because we never go that way." I'm like, "Okay, fine, let's go." So as soon as we walk across the street, there's a bunch of cars, and I see that there's a homeless man who's sitting on the sidewalk. He's got his legs stretched out, but there's also a tree right by him and a little way that we can kind of walk across this guy. So I'm like, All right, whatever. It won't be an issue, right? So we get right up to this guy. My daughter hold her hand. She just gets onto the curb. And this guy stands up and immediately starts fucking cutting. "What the fuck are you doing? Why don't you fucking walk across the street? I will fuck you up." I said, "Calm the fuck down. I'm with my daughter." "Oh, I will fucking kill you." And he fucking got in my face. And I'm like, "Dude, my daughter's here. Calm down." He got literally right in my face. And then I'm like, dude, like,
heart's pounding.
I'm fuming, right? Like, you gonna do this in front of my daughter like that? So I shove this dude. I shove him. He falls down. He gets up. He goes, he doesn't fucking say anything. He just stands there and fucking shakes his head. I grab my daughter's hand and we fucking walk across the street. And my daughter goes, "Daddy, that was a bad man."
There goes that man. Yeah. Holy shit.
And I'm like, yeah, he was. Like, dude, this was nothing that I expected to go for a nice little walk before, I'm gonna have a fashion show with my daughter. Like, and I don't know, that was crazy. Like, it was spur of the moment. Like, dude, my freaking heart and head was like, dude, I was furious. Like, why you gonna get crazy in front of my daughter like that? She don't need to hear that. And then you gonna say that?
Was he fucking high, or like was he mentally disabled, or
yeah, I mean, he definitely had some mental issues, right? I mean, but he was sitting in the corner. We didn't try to do anything, we tried to walk around him. And I mean, I get it was a tight spot and we was somewhat close to him, right? Like, I could tell walking there, it was like, oh, I wish we could cross the street. It's a little sketch, but I did not expect that.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
I did. Me and my kids did watch your daughter's
story
fashion show. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty
good.
Man.
Kudos to you for that. That was good.
I think that was the first story I ever did. But
I had to watch it. I had to watch it. It was riveting.
Seriously, I think we all were like, "What are we going to get into right now? What could this be?" It was very wholesome. So I think everybody liked that.
Good. Hey, so I know we're a little late with it, and I'm thankful for my daughter, but I wanted to set the table literally like, hey, us, the guys, were at the Thanksgiving dinner table, and wanted to talk and let people know who we're thankful for, something we're thankful for, and just kind of shoot the shit like we would, at the Thanksgiving dinner table. I imagine, hey, at some point maybe in our lives we might do that, but I wasn't able to have a Thanksgiving this year with the fams, which I'm sure a lot of people would, but just wanted to go around what you're thankful for, and then got some other shit we can get into. X, what can you tell us something you're thankful for and kind of why, and paint a picture, let people know.
I mean, I know we kind of had thought about, what should we be, well, I mean, we kind of discussed this a little while ago, probably right before Thanksgiving, about this episode, but part of me was like, I didn't want to think about something and like rehearse it in my head before I got here, because I wanted it to mean something when we finally started talking about it. And so just, like really off the top of my head, and it's probably cliche, but I'm just super thankful that we're all relatively healthy. I mean, I know everybody, I mean, a few of us have gotten sick, but it's not been super serious. And, I've had one person that I know that's, somewhat close to me that's had COVID, but they've been able to get out of it. But I mean, hey, like, my family has been pretty much unscathed. My friends, my close friends, you guys have been pretty much unscathed for the most part, and I still get to see you and talk to you guys. And, we've been shut down. I don't know how many freaking times already, 2-3 times. And, you would think, and it would be tough. Like if we didn't have this technology, I mean, we had this technology, but if we didn't have these kind of capabilities like 10 years ago, we'd probably never see each other, it would never happen. You know what I mean?
True.
So I'm just kind of super thankful. I mean, if it did occur and this pandemic thing was going to happen, I'm glad it kind of happened now. So we at least have the ability to hang out with each other virtually, but when times were kind of good, at least we were out golfing and still chilling. But ultimately the thankfulness comes down to the health and everybody just being, being alive. I mean,
If you weren't alive, we wouldn't be talking to you right now. So I'm thankful for that too, homie.
That is true, 100%.
What about you, Johnny?
So the question again is it what am I thankful for, or whom am I thankful for?
It
And
can
yes,
be
I said whom.
whatever you want, Johnny.
I gotta say, I wanted to be organic too. I was coming up with a lot of stuff. I don't want to sound too cliche as well, Xavier, even though it is. But I'm pretty thankful for Jessica. She holds me down while I'm at work. She's holding down the fort around here as much as we argue and go back and forth. She keeps everything locked up. She does all the house stuff for the most part, and I come home and knock some stuff out where I can. And the kids aren't a mess when I come home, and that is what it is. I get to play as soon as I get home, so I'm thankful for that. As soon as I walk through the door, if anyone sees any of my snaps, they see the snaps I have with Scarlett and I. Hazel, not so much yet, because she's kind of still just a little potato who rolls around, but she does giggle and she does that. But it's hard to hold her and do my snaps, because if I do, Scarlett gets in the way because she's pretty jealous, like all girls
territorial,
are around me.
huh?
So yeah, very territorial. So
Johnny,
Jessica,
how long y'all been together now?
Jess and I,
Yeah.
about 5 years. So the reason I know this is because when I first met Jessica, Jaden was 10, and he is now 15. So that's how I know.
Hey, that's good to help out, right? Like,
It is, 'cause
you
I'm a
need
fucking mess.
a little time marker when it's even numbers like that. People be asking you, "What's your anniversary?"
Oh, numbers,
shit.
yeah.
So
Jaden,
on
Jaden,
that
Just wait till
note,
he's 17. He's gonna have a hard time with that one.
on that, yeah, I'm not good at that. On that note, you're very right with having markers. So if you guys look at my timeline, Jessica and I asked her to go out with me on New Year's Eve. So that's our getting together anniversary, right? I proposed to her on Halloween. So that's an easy day to remember. So we'll probably, I don't know. I try to keep everything nice and tight on holidays and stuff. That way it's easy to remember that way.
Did you
I'm
do
always
that on purpose?
fucking A, I did that on purpose. I'm a
Hell
smart
yeah,
man.
That's hella smart.
I'm a smart man. I was like,
That's
let me just
smart.
wait. Let me just wait. And I was like, okay, you want to be with me? She's like, yeah, why'd you wait? I was like,
Halloween.
I was like, Halloween, it's wild, baby. 20, yeah. Have a good time.
Oh man, that's awesome.
How about you, Luis? What are you interested in, man? Or what are you thankful for, rather? Sorry.
Well, Xavier covered health and family, and Johnny, you covered, having a wifey that'll hold you down. I've been thankful for those things as well. So I'm going to take it a little bit into left field, and I'm going to say I'm thankful for this time of year for not having been able to get a PS5. It's given me the ability to play around on my IG and just throw up some random stories of my failures and the ability to get a PS5. And I've gotten a lot of reaction on my DMs for some of the stories that I've posted. So it's been nice to know that during this time, at least I'm getting people smiling and just reacting to my failures.
So you've tried to get a PS5?
Yeah, I've tried, Walmart and pre-orders and things like that, but it hasn't worked out.
You're not trying to buy those empty boxes, bro?
No, I'm good off the empty boxes.
$350 empty boxes. Read the description.
And Cynthia's tried for me too. She locked one up on Kohl's and she got the order canceled, which sucked. I mean, she still made out with $200 in Kohl's cash for getting the order put through. But
I wonder how they did that.
Wait, Kohl's has PS5s?
Exactly.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what.
X, does Ross have PS5s?
Nah, brother. That's Ross, baby. We ain't got that. We got PS2s though. All right, that's on the rack.
It's on the rack. It's hanging up on a hanger. Very good.
But yeah, man, it's like I said, I didn't want to keep going the cliche route. Johnny and Xavier kind of beat me to it, so figured I'd throw a little something extra in there.
I'm so glad he picked me first, because then I would have been in your position. I would have been like, damn, I got to think of some obscure thing. Yeah, I didn't buy a PS5.
Yeah, hey,
I didn't buy a PS5. I did not get robbed.
Best I could do.
Hey, that's all I got. What do you want me to do?
That's all I got.
I love you guys.
Dude, I heard stories of dudes because my boy Jay works at Best Buy, right? And freaking kid got robbed outside of the store.
Damn.
And so all the stores actually have like a couple freaking like that they got to set aside in case, I don't know, something crazy happens, right?
That's
So they gave this kid a freaking PS5.
Oh, after he got robbed?
After he got robbed.
That's
So
cool.
we need to plan some shit like that. And we need to be smarter. We pay some little, hey, oh, you got one? Good. Hey, let me rob you real quick. They gonna give you an extra one. Like, we need to be a little more mastermindful with this shit. Ew.
Yeah, we could have Johnny show up with Luis, and me, you, Chris will be like the ones that bought one.
Yeah.
And then we'll let Johnny and Luis take one and be like, I know exactly where that guy lives, though.
You bring him right to my house. Oh, I'm like, hi.
Yeah. He's got a family and two daughters.
This story.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, definitely. He's got some dogs in there too. Just be careful. One's named Pizza.
Watch out for the pizza.
Everybody loves pizza.
Hey, so I'm gonna be cliche as fuck with this because I just want to, I wanted to be real. I like to be real, going around what I'm really thankful for. And I kind of thought, there's a lot of things. Of course I'm thankful for health. I'm thankful for my daughter. She's special, but I was trying to think about my life and where I'm at right now and how did I get to this point where, hey, during all this shit, I don't got to worry about money or whatever. And I kept going back to my mom's, and my mom's is she's an amazing woman. And the thing that I loved and that I'm thankful for is that she never gave up on me, that she never stopped believing in my potential and where I could be. And we've talked on here before, kind of our low points before we got to where we're at. We like to talk about the successful stuff and, hey guys, how you can get to the different spots that we're at, because we're all doing great in our fucking lives. But my mom, her love for me never changed despite the shit that I was doing when I was getting recycling cans. She didn't know all about that, but she knew that I was struggling. And she was consistent and always said the same things, that she loved me. Hey, I don't approve of what you're doing, but I know that you can do better. And, it's not like hearing that one time, fucking boom, I was fucking magically the person that I am, but the consistency of the love that was there and unconditional love, despite the things that I did, despite, shit, man, I fucking stole some money from her too. It's like, other people may be like, hey, get the fuck out of here, right? You're fucking a grown ass man. You want to fucking steal from me, or hey, you want to fucking lie to me? Like, get the fuck out of here. But my mom's never did that, and always, all the time, checking up how am I doing? Because I'm not one to freaking call her and tell her all the details of what's going on. But she is and was always there for me in all the rough times, the good times, and always believe in me. When other people wasn't, and just the fact, like positive little freaking text messages that you don't even, you just kind of fucking shrug away. All right, hey, that's my fucking mom. It's not like, hey, that was always there. But going back, it's when somebody's always believes in you and loves you no matter what. I mean, I am so thankful for that. I would not be talking to y'all right now if it wasn't for my mom and her strength and the shit that she do.
Holy shit, dude, that was pretty good. That was very heartfelt. You almost had me choked up. What would you have done if I said that instead? And when you asked me, and I led the way with that, because that was pretty heartfelt, dude. I mean, like, geez, that was good. Because I know your
would've,
mom.
Hey, I would have liked to see another mom. I would have said do it anyways, right, Chris? Because
Right.
man, that's
Robin's tight, man. I like your mom. I actually I like your entire
dude, and
family.
my mom's fun too, man. Right? Like, she got a fun little personality. She's outgoing. She's doing shit for others all the time.
How is she, by the way?
Oh, she's good, man. Retired life.
I was gonna say, what do they do when they
she's
retire?
loving it.
You know what I really miss about your mom is seeing her roll around in the van around the neighborhood. Remember, she would just pop up, whether we were just hanging out riding our bikes or we were doing hood rat shit. She'd pop
Yes,
up. We'd be
but
like,
I
"Oh,
wanted
hey,
to do
hey,
hood
Robin,"
rat stuff for my
and then she'd
friend.
be like, "Boys," we're like, "Ooh, hey, we're all." Hey,
Right?
I would always see your mom rolling around in that van, bro. That was the hotness.
Dude, because that was the spot, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
we always came to my house. My mom was there. She knew we was up to no good, but it was like, all right, as long as y'all don't get arrested and nobody come back too hurt, it's okay.
Yeah, she would tell
But
me
it's
to take care of you.
it's also knowing that you're there right at her house, so she has a little bit of sense of a safe feeling that you're at least, if you're going to be doing some dumb shit, you're going to be doing it in her house where she can kind of keep an eye on things.
No, exactly right. Oh, Johnny and all the boys coming over, and Johnny's got a camcorder. Oh, I know y'all up to some
She'd
shit.
see me, she'd be like, "Hi, Johnny. Hi, Mrs. Bennett.
Don't like that fucking guy, Chris. How many times I gotta tell you?
Please make sure Chris is safe." I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "For real this time." I'm like, "Okay."
for real this time.
Hey, the thing is though, I don't even tell my mom to watch this because I don't want her to hear all the fucking cussing I'm doing and hear all the stories I'm talking about either. So, Mom, I love you. I know you ain't ever gonna watch this, but thank you.
Hey, she just might. She just might. We might get big enough one day.
It's true, yeah. When we're famous.
Yeah.
Where's she gonna have to? Hey, did you see your son? Oh no, he never told me about that.
Yeah. He's got like 100 episodes already. Like, oh,
Christopher, where are you getting all this money? Mom, why are you on that billboard, Christopher? Good times. Good times.
Whoops.
I don't know. How was your guys' actual Thanksgiving? Because this is freaking late. I mean, COVID is crazy as fuck. So how, I'm sure everybody's got their own experiences with, COVID Thanksgiving. I was just a little curious how yours was, because mine sucked balls.
You didn't get to like see anybody, huh, Chris, during your Thanksgiving?
No, I had a COVID scare at work. Somebody in the office tested positive, and so I found that out on the Tuesday before. So I had to go get tested, and I took the precautions of not seeing my parents who are older and not putting them in jeopardy. So I literally called my mom and was like, "Hey, here's a situation. I can come over, maybe wear a mask. We do, I'll be 6 feet apart the whole way." They said, "Chris, I don't want to see you at, Chris, I don't want to see you. Stay home. It's get this." So I didn't get to see my daughter. I didn't do nothing. How was your guys'?
That's tough, dude. My parents came over. I cooked at my place, but I typically would go over to their place, but I was on call that week, with work and all that stuff. I didn't really feel like moving around too much, so I ended up just posted up here, cook some
Wait, so
food here.
you cooked?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna
not
say, what did you cook?
Yeah.
non-traditional. Like my family's super non-traditional, so I just cooked non-traditional Thanksgiving meal. We had like shrimp scampi, king crab legs with some butter, some garlic
So
bread.
was this all fresh stuff? Did you make it out of
Oh yeah,
scratch?
it's all scratch. It's
How
all
fresh was the
scratch.
salmon?
The king crab was from Costco.
It's
So
like I never
yeah.
said salmon.
Yeah, but it's all good. And honestly, the shrimp are frozen from Safeway. So you know what I mean. The only thing that was really from scratch was I guess the pasta. I mean, I didn't make the pasta, but putting the scampi together with the linguine, I guess was kind of scratch. So I don't know. That was my thing, and then after 4 or 5 hours, pops drink up all the whiskey. My mom was like, all right, we're going to take off. And I'm like, cool. So they take off, and then I just.
Wait, where were you at? Were you at your house, you said?
Yeah, we were just at my apartment.
There, at your apartment.
Right there, right behind you.
Right behind you.
there.
Okay.
Right in the back.
Wow. Okay. That's
So, I mean, it's
interesting.
just the two of them plus me. So
So was that your first time hosting a Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I think so.
That's
I
pretty
think so.
fucking iconic, and you're just gonna glaze over that. That was
Right.
your first time hosting a Thanksgiving dinner
It
at
was
your house.
It was a little stressful. I thought it was going to be a little easier timing everything.
No,
like
it's
when
not.
I'm
Doesn't
cooking
never
by
work out that way.
myself, it's not that big deal. It's not a big deal
Right.
because you're kind of like whatever, it's all good.
Whenever
But
it's
then I
done, it's done.
realized, when they're here and I'm trying to get shit going, I was like, damn, this is not. I'm timing it kind of off. Like I had to rush like towards the end. So everything's hot at the same time, and.
Mhm.
But it worked out really good, and they were in and out of here like 5-6 hours, and then I was chilling right there, passed out on the couch and watching football.
They're
So
That couch right there.
Xavier, we're
it
leaving
was
now.
dope. Yeah, yeah, like
So cold.
so cold. Exactly, exactly.
I'm going for a walk,
So,
Mom. I'll be
yeah.
back.
I'm going for a long walk, Mom. I'll be right back. She's like, by yourself? I'm like, yeah, by myself. Bye. So no, it was cool Thanksgiving though. I got to see my folks. Shout out to my little sister. She probably doesn't watch. Maybe she does, but she's on the East Coast, and I haven't seen her in a couple of years. So hopefully, I think I'm just gonna have to fucking fly out there and see her instead. She's probably not trying to come back to California at all. So,
She
but,
she did our logo, right?
She did.
Shout out to your sister. That's dope as fuck.
Shout out to TJ.
Yeah.
So, how was Luis? How was your Thanksgiving, bro?
It was. I went to my parents' house like I do every year. Broke every COVID guideline.
And look at you now.
And look at you now.
And look at me now. So yeah, I mean, it's what we do every year. It's the same show. Go to my parents' house. Traditional Thanksgiving dinner. That's the only thing that we do that's traditional. We have the turkey, the ham, and all the fixings. And the funny thing is, I wasn't even there that long. I'm usually there till really late, but this year we were there for a handful of hours and
Because there wasn't a later football game for people to stay around
Yeah,
for.
it sucked, man. I was
Garbage.
looking forward to that one game, and everything else was buns.
Or you got to watch it on Wednesday.
Watch this dick.
Nah, it was during the day. I couldn't even watch that shit.
Watch this dick. I knew that was coming.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
always.
It's always you never know.
It's
I mean,
it's the
you always
COVID
know.
holidays. It's COVID holidays.
So what about let's see, Johnny.
everybody
what
did
about
a
you?
wedding.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That guy.
2.
Fucking
that guy
four
in
of
the
us, man.
corner.
Did you lose count? He's like,
It's one of the symptoms.
He's like, shit. I
Jesus
thought it
Christ.
was Johnny, but maybe Johnny.
So,
Maybe
okay,
Johnny
check this out.
did
So,
tell his
Chris, come
story.
back to me and ask me about the story because I have a story. But this was the second Thanksgiving that I spent by myself completely alone. The first time is when my parents went to Hawaii to go visit my brother in Hawaii. And I think I was just out of high school. I was like, all right. I was like,
Hey, Johnny, you could be all right. All right.
I'll just fuck off then. It is what it is.
I'll
this
just
time-
fuck
so-
off then.
I had work the next day on Friday, which I didn't mind. But Jessica's parents live about 2 hours away, 2.5. So during traffic time, it would have been like 3.5 hours drive. So I was like, after getting off work on Wednesday, I I wasn't gonna hot foot it. And Jessica had left during the week, like on Tuesday, to go to her parents' house.
Yeah.
We took the kids, right? So I was not gonna do that after work on Wednesday night and drive 3 hours. It would have been manageable, I guess, but the shitty thing was I had work the next day after Thanksgiving, so it was one of two things: either leave and come home right after Thanksgiving dinner, or drive and get up super early in the morning so I could be to work at 6:30 in the morning. You know,
that's crazy
prior,
when you
right?
work
So
that
I
early, right?
was like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing any of that shit. So I opted to stay back, and I tried keeping it quiet. But my mom found out that I was up home. She was like, "Are you at home?" I was like, "I am." She's like, "Are you coming over for
Trying to
Thanksgiving?"
have some alone time, okay?
I was like, "I am not." She's like, "Okay, well, we'd like to see you." I was like, "A lot of people want to see me, Mom." I was like and subscribe, and you can
Like
see
and
whatever you want.
subscribe, Mom.
But
I can
no.
subscribe. You can
I
see me
stayed
every
home.
Friday.
Yeah, I stayed home by myself, completely alone for a week, and I have 3 kids and a wifey, right? So it was like I bought a new video game and I hit that bad boy for an entire week, Ghost of Tsushima. I hope I said that right. On the PS4, not PS5, unfortunately, but it was amazing, man. I just hung out at the house, and I remember Thanksgiving Day I woke up 7 a.m. like I usually do, and I went and made a quick breakfast. I looked around, I was like, going back to bed. So I went back to bed, dude, and I woke up around noon. I scratched my tummy. I was like,
You don't ever get to do that, right?
yeah. I was like, this is it. It's litty. Just played some video games, man. And that was it. That was my Thanksgiving, and it was pretty fun.
That's awesome.
I did
dude.
miss my kids though. I missed my family when they got back. I want to say Monday night. So they were gone for about a week, but I did miss them when they came back. It was nice, but yeah, having that alone time was cool. So my Thanksgiving was fantastic. I was completely alone and by myself, so it was fun. I didn't mind.
It's awesome, man. Hey, just wanted to do quick little, Thanksgiving, what we're thankful for from the guys.
Sure.
We're thankful for the fans that we got. Thankful for the comments. I did finally learn how to reply to comments on from my cell phone. So I have not done that yet. So I will be more interactive with y'all. We appreciate all y'all. We're thankful for y'all. I mean, we do this for ourselves, but it makes us feel better when we got people watching and letting us know that they like us just chopping it up and shooting the shit and being real ass people. So thank y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all got anything to say?
Man, I think
my wrap up.
I thought it was good. I like that wrap up.
I think we ended there. Yeah.
Just end it right there, then, Johnny.
Yeah.
End it right there.
Yes, but I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.